you just told me, see, we picked him on Saturday, right? Friday night driving home, y'all were going to pick Sheduer. I would say that's not happening.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
But we had a conversation early that morning, and then we had a conversation later that day. I think we had the right people involved in the conversation. At the end of the day, that's Andrew Berry's call. Andrew made the call to pick Sheduer.
Yeah, what's good, everybody? What's popping? A lot of people disagree with how owner Jimmy Haslam answered that about Sheduer. They felt like, hey, it wasn't necessary. You know, we all know how owners can get. They feel like, hey, I'm the top dog and I can say whatever I want to say. Let me weigh in what I'm thinking. I've been hearing all this stuff about Sheduer might not be on Cleveland and they're going to pick Dillon Gabriel over Sheduer. But I believe what they're going to do in a couple of weeks, first preseason game come up in a couple of weeks, they're going to go ahead and put Sheduer and they're going to put Gabriel against each other. I'm going to say whoever plays the best, that's who they're going to give the quarterback position to. It's totally different when you play against another team and you're not playing against the guys that you've been practicing with since April. You know, they drafted Sheduer back in April. So the good news I heard about Sheduer, they say a significant shift in the Cleveland Browns quarterback competition emerged yesterday when rookie Sheduer Sanders earned his first opportunity against the team's starting defense and made the most of it. I mean, a lot of people really saying a lot of good stuff about Sheduer. They say that he's doing a great job. He's really completing his passes. And I know previously they say he wasn't really getting that many snaps. But now they say as yesterday, he's getting more snaps. Sanders faced the daunting task of going against the Browns' defensive starters. He does have to go against, including Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, and Greg Newsome. But they say it was a real critical step in his development. I love to hear that he's doing good. And I'm your girl, Sports Chick. And y'all can drop y'all comments. Let me know what y'all think about it. Who do you believe who's going to be the main quarterback? We all heard that Joe Flacco going to be the number one quarterback. So you got Kenny Pickett. He has a temporary hamstring injury. And then you do have Dillon Gabriel, Sheduer. So like I said, I believe they're going to have them battle it out in a couple weeks during the preseason game. Going back to the owner, Cleveland Browns owner. You know, I'm always going to say this. I believe there's still a lot of underlying issues when it comes to people and how they feel about Deion Sanders, you know. And you need handling prayers up to Deion. But, you know, you still have a lot of people who's haters. You know, a lot of people still hating, you know, they really don't like certain people. And that's one thing you can't stop in life. You can't stop when people don't like you. But whatever God has for you, he has for you. You know, I'm a big believer of that. So regardless of how the owner feels, Sheduer, I got a good feeling that he's going to come through. They might not bring him in as the starter quarterback, but even if he comes in, he's going to be able to showcase what he can do because, baby, we already know he's most definitely locked in. So y'all drop y'all comments and let me know what y'all think about it. But, yeah, I just believe it was a little bit too extra. You know, he really didn't have to say that about Sheduer. You know, all he could just basically say, hey, my GM Andrew, so that's it, Sheduer. And that could be it. But, you know, he want to be a butthole about it. So, hey, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, Sheduer is representing. He's doing what he needs to do to try to land the quarterback position. Keep your head up, Sheduer. All right, I'm out, y'all.